Hello, hello.
Hi, everybody. We are at the
Homestead.
We are. Now we're at the almost tail end of our day. It's been a very, very, very long day. For me. It's been for you?
It's not been too terribly bad. You've been a lot busier than I have.
Yes. Today was a no recording, just get stuff done, GSD, get stuff done kind of day. So I'm still trying to get things wrapped up so I can get myself working on the house again. But there's still some things to do that are, yeah, we opened it up. So I'll kind of walk you through what the days looked like so far. Started kind of early, about 8:30 or so, and did chores. And part of the chores was taking the water buckets with the nipples and placing them on the stands that we got. We'll show you some stands when we walk back up there.
There's one right there.
Yeah, but I just want to have to lift this up.
Oh, no, you're fine. Don't. Okay.
So the stand that we got, yeah, this is, are these little guys here. We thought they were going to be a little bit taller.
Yeah, they said they were 5 inches. That's a very small 5 inches.
Yeah, so it raises it up a little bit. I guess they'll have to work. So I did that. It took a little bit longer than I thought. It seems to be the theme of my life around here. Because a lot of the, oh, that one's dripping, shoot. A lot of these little nipples, red nipples, were dripping.
Oh, that one is too.
Yeah, and it's because, thank you, they were not screwed in all of the way. It's hard to know how much pressure to put on these things, but I'm gonna just go ahead and screw that in there.
Yeah, I definitely did not screw them in tight enough, I realized. That one seems okay.
Yeah, that one's not dripping. This one over here is. So I'll just tighten them down. There's a little rubber gasket between the red nipple and the bucket, and the threads on this are tapered, so you need to just keep screwing them in until it gets really tight, but you don't want to overdo it because they're very fine threads and it's just plastic, and so you can easily strip them. So it's a fine balance. But basically, distributed, what is that? That's 10 of those today. And then had to go back and adjust all of them so they wouldn't leak. So anyway, so that took a while. All right, then after that, went through and made sure all of the feeding was done, or the feeders were full, or full-ish, and distributed some food bags in the different areas. Redid that water over there, so I had to drag a long hose, 2 hoses, connect them, and get that thing cleaned out.
The black one.
Yeah, it's a garbage tote basically. Then after that, I took these littles here, and they were in the double panel hoop coop.
Which you can see is gone.
Yeah, which was over by the geese, where that big pile of straw is. And I put them into these 2 Vever. One's a run, one's a hutch, okay. So these guys are gonna go into one of the Vever coops. Oh, I said Vever, these are Ava 2 ones. Yep. We're gonna do that after we're done recording Kick. We wanted to make sure to record Kick in time because it's starting to be dark. It's already 5 o'clock. And
this is just a mixture of salmon faverals. It's got some buckeyes, some cochins, assorted cochins. So it's got a good mixture, and there's 4 in there that are barnyard mix. And one of the barnyard mix is that really pretty, if you can see it standing right here, black and white speckled. Oh, you can kind of see it. Right there, that's a barnyard mix, and that is a coach and a blue, which is a whiting true blue and a silver laced cochin mixed together, which we have more babies that we just hatched out of those as well.
Yes. Yeah, we have 4 more in the trailer. So during this time, the sheep were still out wandering, doing their free roaming, and they decided that they really were tired of the grass and wanted to eat chicken food. So they found an open bag of chicken food and they dumped it down and they started gorging on it.
Oh, that's bad.
So I ran over there, I picked it up, I shooed them away, and I put them back in their paddock. So they are now confined back into the paddock, even though there's not a lot for them to eat. Because if they're clearly not going to be eating the grass, then they're okay going in there temporarily. Or maybe they'll just stay in there and we'll just start feeding them hay now.
Yeah.
But they're cut off from being free range again because no, not doing that. So then by the time I was done with getting these littles in, I started moving that 2-panel hoop coop up to the top of the hill by the pond, and that's when Katie
got off work.
And then so we just got done doing a big chicken shuffle. Again. We moved all of the black Australorps into that 2-panel hoop coop that I just moved up there. We rehomed the free rangers that are going to go up there into a different one, set up a new net system for that.
And then put all the black cochins and also the silver lace cochin with the cochins up there.
Yep.
So now all of the pullets that are pretty close to getting to be the age of being able to start laying, they are with their mates now. So they're all in their breeding groups. And so now all we have left is to move all of those littles into this group right here. The 2 of the 3 roosters will be pulled out of here. The dark Brahma and the black Australorp right here by the food. We ordered them as females, they came as males. So we have 2 extras that we do not need for our breeders. All of the bantams, they're frizzle. Yeah, there's 4 of them. 2 are frizzled, one's right there. And 2 are not frizzled, but they're all bantam frizzle cochins. They're gonna stay in here because they're so small and we like this protection for them. We don't wanna put them where they don't have the netting over them. And this little salmon Faverol male,
he's like, who, me?
He's like, me?
Are you talking about me?
He's gonna be the one rooster with the new littles because there's 10 salmon Faverol females in there. So
are those the white cream ones?
The creamy, the really light colored ones, yeah. Those are gonna be his girls.
Oh, good.
So that should be one of our last moves and our last breeding set. Everything else will be introduced to existing coops and existing.
Yeah.
It'll either go with our free rangers or with one of our other pairs.
Good.
So we're getting close to the last of the shuffling.
Yeah.
Probably got 3 more to go, but not too bad. They're pretty easy now.
After those littles are moved to this middle coop, we'll now have one that Ava 2 coop is empty. We'll have 2, 3.
All of them will be empty.
4, and
except
then
for
the only
Betty.
one that's not going to be empty is this 5th one here, because Betty and the chicks, who are all free ranging right here, they're still staying in there. So that's going to be the next kind of move. But for now, she's doing a really good job wrangling 11 chicks.
She did not heed our warning. She has let them go into the woods. So was it our last video or two?
It was yesterday's.
Okay.
Yesterday's video.
So we had said bad things happen in the woods. So what we meant by that, because I got a lot of questions like, wait, I missed what happens in the woods. So because they're so little and it's so much dense cover and the fact that there's so many leaves, and we know for sure there's a coyote that's in those woods, and we also know that there's tons of other animals. That's where the raccoons came from. We've seen possums, we've seen all sorts of things, we've seen black snakes. We don't want the little tiny babies to go over there because if they get spooked or away from mom, they'd be easy to pick off. So that's what we meant by that.
Yeah, and this is the area that the raccoon came in from. She just mentioned coyote. So we know it's a coyote. So remember episodes ago, I said I saw a mountain lion. I swear it was a mountain lion, but a few days ago, I don't know, 5 days ago now, the dog started barking like crazy again, the same way. I ran outside with my phone, and this time I was able to get a really good look and get it actually on camera. Bad camera, but I got it. It was a coyote. And it was a lone coyote. And so this is the time of year where adolescent or teenage or whatever, young adult coyotes separate from their pack. They tend to go alone and they try to find their own place. And so it's not uncommon to see lone coyotes, even early in the morning during daylight, trying to find a new place. And so that's what we saw in the woods there. I'm very thankful that it wasn't a cougar. A little embarrassed, but still very thankful. But I definitely know that it's a coyote. So we do have a trail cam up there, and I was gonna go grab it today, but ran out of time. So I'll grab it tomorrow. I'll take a look, and then we can tell you what if we
captured anything.
Yeah.
We're hoping that, because that's, I mean, it's in between us and the neighbors. All of our birds are here. Our dogs are, obviously barking at him. But we're hoping that it doesn't stay in this area and that it just came over here a couple times thinking it could get an easy meal, realized it can't get an easy meal, and hopefully it moves on.
Yesterday we mentioned that we have something happening on the west side of our property, which is here right behind us.
Yeah.
That's gonna be coming up in a video, hopefully here shortly, on the Kraemer life. But basically what's gonna happen is the activity that we have going out there is going to also flush away any
hopefully predators.
Predator, yeah. I mean, so we're taking action, and then also during our cleanup process, we've been finding a lot of these solar lights that are motion activated, and so I'm collecting those, and I'll be putting those up on the front and the back of all of our coops around here, so that way if there's any motion, the light will
hopefully startles them. And with coyotes, it's like noise, music, lights typically deter them from coming up. So hopefully there's enough going on here with, neighbors right there, with us, with the dogs, that with the lights, hopefully. Yeah, we don't want any coming up. We're not worried about the pigs, and the sheep aren't over here. The geese are pretty far away from where the coyote has access to, unless it gets through the netting, which, I mean, is always a possibility. It can jump up and over. Okay. So.
Yeah, so that was kind of the day. Like, it's really easy just to briefly say what you've done, but all those activities just take hours to do. Yeah. And plus I wasn't like in a real hurry. I was kind of just taking my time and trying to relax today.
Yeah.
but I still wanted to get stuff done. We have rain coming tomorrow, which we really need. It's been very, very dry. So tomorrow might be an inside day for me. Get some editing done, which will be good. But we'll see. We'll see what transpires. Yeah, I know. I'm just those dogs just eat things.
Kinsley, stop.
So that's kind of how it went today.
Yeah.
That's an update on the things in the woods.
The things in the woods and the things that we did.
Yeah. So we're gonna get to moving the chicks before the sun really goes down and gets cold.
Yeah.
So we'll see you tomorrow.
All right.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Hi, buddy. You want to say goodbye? That was a nice wave. Do you want to say goodbye?
Oh, that's very close.
That's very, very close. It's like, this is how you do it, Dad. Or this is how you do it, Winston. You lay down and you put your paws up. Good boy.